violated a protected area. Your actions are being viewed and recorded by live operators.
Which it's been pretty crazy the last couple nights. People coming in and stealing stuff from the businesses. Actually, we arrested somebody right here yesterday.
Stealing stuff?
Yeah.
Left outside mirror.
Or Frank 738.
It was filling up over waist deep, she said, as they're in there, right? So after they thought it was safe to open the door and look, they opened the door up and it just flooded even more. All right, I'm in Sulphur. It's the next morning, and I'm getting ready to go pick up Daniel. And I'm actually stayed at his new merch building. It's awesome in there. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's awesome in there. Anyways, they dodged one big time because another tornado hit this about 3/4 of a mile down the road from this merch shop. They got lucky on that. But I'm getting ready to go pick him up, and we're gonna go down town. I'm gonna get the Bobcat ready here in just a second. I'm gonna grease it all up, and we're gonna go down there. And I think Daniel's already got jobs lined out for me and him, and there's gonna be some other people that we're gonna end up meeting down there, and we'll kind of just go from there. I don't know. I'm gonna stay down here for a few days and do what I can do in those few days, and hopefully it helps some. I know they got a long road ahead of them for cleanup and rebuilding and all that. And we're going to talk to Daniel, and we're going to end up meeting up with Brandon later and talk to him because he's got one crazy story. He was right in the middle of the tornado when it hit, and yeah, you guys need to hear what he's got to say. It's crazy. And Daniel too. So we'll meet up with them here in a little bit. Right now I'm going to grease this up so it's ready to go once we get down to the expo in downtown Sulphur. I drove through town last night and I could see damage just at night. It was very sad. It was very heartbreaking. I can only imagine what downtown looks like. So we'll be there in a little bit. All right, so we got a game plan. We're in downtown Sulphur. We're gonna be following Daniel up the road. And what we're gonna be doing today is helping the chainsaw crews get all the stuff out of the yards. I'm gonna be in the Bobcat. We got another Bobcat, and Daniel's got a little excavator, and Kevin and Gary are gonna help pull. I'm sure I'll get out and help pull too. If you've never seen a tornado damage in person, this is wild. It's literally like a war zone through here. I feel bad for these people in this town. Well, Daniel, they didn't want to talk to you.
They don't know who I am.
Not yet.
They're supposed to find out. Yeah, I should have grabbed my sunglasses. I figured it.
Okay, so the plan is we're gonna go in this backyard, get her backyard cleaned up, and Daniel's got his excavator. He's gonna pull over the fence. Then we got Joe. He's gonna grab it with his claws, and then we're gonna push up over on the side. What's the plan?
Cut trees, drag brush.
You ain't cutting nothing.
Sticks.
You're not cutting nothing.
I'm the pile sticks guy. It's manual labor, and I'm the man.
There you
You're
go.
the labor.
Hey, you got a flat tire. That whole roof got blown off. Holy smokes. Okay, what's crazy about this house that we're cleaning up now is that some scammers, thieves, you might call them, I'm gonna call them thieves, came by and told this little old lady that they would cut down some limbs off this big tree for her. And she said, okay, when they got done, they charged her $1,900. It couldn't have took them more than, I'm gonna say, 30 minutes to cut those limbs up, if that, in and out, and then charged her $1,900. And she didn't know any better. She just wanted her yard cleaned up. Well, they left all the debris on there, and this is where we came in and to help her out and clean the rest of her yard up. So I hope they find out who is going around doing this to people. It's just crazy. Take the people that are getting taken advantage of, all the thieves and scam artists out there. You guys got to be aware during these disasters like this. Be careful. We have some ladies walking up and down the street taking people food. Kevin's got him a taco hanging out in the shade. We got us one eating on this car. You said there's extra for glass?
Yes.
They charge extra for glass?
Just a little bit. Gotta get here early though.
Man, I'm glad they came though, because we just talking about all these Minutemen are already been eating lunch and we ain't got nothing yet.
I know, we might be in our second one.
I know. What's Gary? Gary okay? Hey, these Minutemen are on their second lunch already. We're just not getting ours.
Yeah, I know, it's 5 o'clock. We hadn't even had lunch. Yeah, the Minutemen decided, we met up at 8. We really didn't start working until 9. And 11 o'clock, they said, oh, we're going to lunch.
Yep. And then we find some more and they're eating too.
I know.
Hey, Brandon.
But in their defense, like, people are just walking around passing out food. Like,
Yeah.
Some 2 ladies just came by with a cooler and said, here, eat these tacos.
Gary, did you get anything? They're right there. They got tacos.
Tacos?
No cold water, Gatorade, nothing?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm not sure where Cato's made, but I don't think it's America. Their whole roof is blown off. They're just trying to recover what they can. So I moved the big dumpster for Daniel. Daniel's got his machine in here, and we're gonna tear this shed down. He's gonna put it in there for the homeowner. And then you say Dusty's bringing a grapple for his Bobcat and grapple, and then we're gonna clean up on the other side over here. So this should be interesting.
Get these guys out of the
They're looting. We got looters. Gary's looting.
You're gonna need that later.
Everybody clear?
Yeah, y'all good over there? Clear. Oh boy, big old wasp nest.
Why didn't y'all clean it out?
What are we doing?
We are patrolling the area to make sure that the looters is not in this area, which it's been pretty crazy the last couple nights. People coming in and stealing stuff from the businesses. Actually, we arrested somebody right here yesterday.
Stealing stuff?
Yeah. Basically, he said he was helping, but he wasn't helping.
Yeah.
He
Helping himself is what he was doing, Brandon.
Yeah, helping himself for sure.
Hey, so tell us about this right here we just came across.
So this here, the last couple nights we've had tons of law enforcement in here blocking the areas off. This here is a camera that's going to alert as soon as we pull in here. I don't remember what it says, but
Let's hear it. It ain't gonna do it now, is it?
You have violated a protected area. Your actions are being viewed and recorded by live operators.
that's crazy.
So there's like 4 cameras set up there.
You have violated a protected
So that's taking the place of people like sitting up over, like you said.
Yeah. So it's like this. You got these businesses out here. You know, they're getting their stuff out, but they can't be in here at this time because it's past curfew.
Yeah.
We have a curfew now for this area, so you cannot be in this area until 6:30 in the morning, and then that's when everything will open back up.
Yeah.
But I've never seen anything like this. This is crazy.
Man, it's nuts. And what's disheartening about the whole thing is that you're having to stop looters.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think there've been 4 or 5 been arrested that I know of, but you know, I really think people travel here.
They do.
They see it on the news.
Yep.
And they travel here to because that was the deal today. I ended up parking my unit because I could walk. If I'm in my unit, they can see me coming up.
Yep.
And there was a group of guys just walking house to house acting like they was helping. But what they was doing is they was picking things up off the ground and stuff.
Wow. Didn't you say they were stashing it and come picking it up later?
Yeah, they'll stash it and pick it up later. This used to be our bank here. Or
Wow.
not a bank, the post office.
It's just completely,
So-
everything's just demolished over here.
It is. It's unreal. Looks like they got more cameras on this. How many cameras on this? But you got other officers and stuff sitting over here.
Yeah.
But some of the vehicles, I mean, there's vehicles still in this area, but they can't come out because they've been damaged. Like this area right here, this was a sports board.
Oh,
That's actually where we had one casualty there.
wow. That's
There's
sad.
a car with the 2x4 in the window.
I don't know how anyone even survived that at all. That's sad.
There was actually approximately 20 people in there at that time.
Really?
When the tornado hit. Yeah.
Golly, look, it's just collapsed.
They've already got some flyers out there for them.
That's sad.
It's a sad deal. It's very unfortunate. But, you know, I used to like to, you know, chase tornadoes and stuff, but I got a different perspective of it after being locked in the cellar and then, yeah.
So you just posted a video over on Eddie Family Farm talking about what happened to you, right?
Yeah, so, yeah, we posted a couple, obviously, since we come back. We went out of town this last weekend. Since we come back, we've been here. I've been here.
Okay, moment of truth. I bet they're still there. I
Yeah.
hope they are.
So this is the area.
Yeah, they are. See them?
Yeah, oh yeah, right there.
Yep, right through there. So,
This is the area, the last area y'all actually worked in.
yep.
And the neighbor's here. He's going to be on the lookout for
Mhm.
it. But I'm telling you right now, if these guys come back and steal those signs, which is a felony if you go in and steal stuff, loitering, that is
Yeah.
a felony.
Good.
So, but yeah, man, which I'm sure you got some day footage and hopefully you show it in there. But man, pictures and videos does not do
No,
any
not at all.
justice until you're here and you smell the cedar. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's
how
nuts.
everything's wrapped. I mean, it's just wild.
We were working right here. This is the first job we was on.
Oh, really?
Yep, we got all that all stuff cleaned up. Man, there's not even a house here in Brandon.
No, this house is completely gone, right?
Yeah.
The playhouse is still there.
Isn't that crazy? So the playhouse pretty much looks undisturbed, but then the real house is gone. It's wild how tornadoes are.
Huh.
Man.
Yeah, I haven't even been on. Well, yeah, I did. This is
We
the.
got shelter, thank goodness.
Yeah, I bet you they used that dude. They lost a
Left
lot.
outside mirror.
Or Frank 738.
I cleared what cones were left in the outside lane. And I just let ODOT know that the roadway is completely open. The cones were only for painting the bridge and nobody's on scene. No construction crews on scene.
Or Frank 738, clear.
County Bay 10 on 8.
Clear.
Where'd you find out?
That's abandoned. It's a 1026. 9 County, be advised, this vehicle's going to be 1026. It is off the roadway though.
Well, day 2 of helping down here in Sulphur. And we got hail on the ground. It's hailing right now. Not a lot, but it's coming down. There's the hail. All right, Daniel, I'm gonna load these up and take them down to the shelter down there at the expo. Get them passed out for you. Oh! All right, time to work. Let's get it. Hey, day 2.
Is it?
For me, for you, it's like day 90.
I don't know. Captain's log.
What's the game plan?
Well, I've got 2 houses lined out on Norma Street that need help about 5 or 6 blocks from here. Hopefully our chainsaw crew shows up today.
We'll see.
If not, we'll figure it out. We'll find somebody with some chainsaws. Trying to round up a few extra hands because we lost our hired help, our free guys. Yesterday I told them, I said, listen, be prepared for manual labor. I'm the man and you're the labor. So they didn't show back up today.
Nope, they're not here. Look at this coming.
I don't think they're going to get rained on for very long.
No, it's moving pretty dang quick. All right, I'll follow you.
All right.
So his friend's actually going to bring a grapple for me today. Grapple's a lot more handy for what we're doing as far as brush control. And he'll be back shortly, he said.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Some diesel and they had to go back and get a different truck and get it back.
So they've staged pallets of water throughout the neighborhoods because these people still have no electric. There's still no electric or water to this neighborhood over here. So they're getting fresh water on the corners of each of the place, and they're bringing out meals every day. I think 2 to 3 times a day. So they're wanting me to push all this into a pile with the Bobcat, but they're waiting on the insurance adjuster to come so he can assess the damage. Obviously, the tornado came right through here. So that's the big holdup, is the insurance adjusters. There's so many people that need them to stop by. It's just they don't have enough workers to do it. But you can see this is a direct line. So Daniel, we talked to one homeowner. We're gonna start working on one soon. We're waiting on the chainsaw crew to come. And then we got another house, I think, lined up. We're gonna just bouncing down these couple houses throughout the afternoon, early morning, afternoon. So it's bad through here. Okay, we're gonna be working on this one today. This is the first one. Daniel, this is the first one we're gonna work on, or we're gonna go? Because we can do stuff with...
Because we got to wait on our saw crew that's too scared to come out and play because of the storms. I mean, it's safety first or something.
Uh-huh.
We ain't got time for safety.
No, we got to get stuff done.
Man. People need help. So the first house we were supposed to go to has a lot of tree limbs, but they need to be cut with a pole saw.
Yeah.
And we need those guys to get here. At least here, I think we can do some work, clean some stuff up.
Make a difference.
And at least be ready for when somebody gets here with the chainsaw.
So this is pretty interesting. It just amazes me how this roof could get blown off. That one's got a little bit of damage. But then that house over there gets completely destroyed. Look at this though. There's a 2x4 right in the middle of his solar panels. It's wild. It's crazy how tornadoes work. Look, this whole house is demolished. The whole roof blew off. But yet then this one still has its roof. Lots of damage. It's just wild. And what's really wild about it is that, yes, I'm here for a couple days helping clean up. This is just a small drop in the bucket that what has to be done in Sulphur. And I'll put links to, I think they have a place where you guys can donate. I'll put a link down in the description box. It's to an actual bank, I think, but we'll go over that later with Daniel. I think he knows what's going on. But a lot of these people that you guys see in the video, they're homeless. They're completely homeless. They have nowhere to go. This is their life. That's the sad part about it. There's already a shortage of houses and rent houses as there is. Now tons of these got destroyed and uninhabitable and just gone. And there's so many people, so many families are just displaced. I couldn't imagine this happened to us. That's the reason why I want to come down here and help, because this could happen to us. This could happen to our city. So be able to come down here and team up with Daniel for the last couple of days is rewarding to me. Just be able to serve, be able to do whatever I can for this community. Even though they're like 3.5 hours away, I know Daniel would not hesitate to bring his equipment up to us and help our city out too. So yeah, I mean, like I said, what I'm doing is just a drop in the bucket that needs to be done. But we took out, I think we cleaned up like 4 houses yesterday, and hopefully we get that many today, and it all adds up to the big bucket, you might say, to the big picture. Each one will make it. They'll get through this. It's going to be a long, long road to recovery. And yeah, it's just crazy. And it does not do it justice in video until you guys put your feet on the ground, go volunteer to help, and see this stuff. It's devastating, life-changing to a lot of families, just heartbreaking. heartbreaking. But I'll put my GoPro up on the Bobcat and see if we can get in here and help this family out in a small way. Okay, crazy story real quick. So the homeowner was in their storm shelter in their bunker. She just explained to me what happened. This electric line fell, the whole pole fell and diverted all the water that was coming right down into their cellar. It was filling up over waist deep, she said, as they're in there, right? So after they thought it was safe to open the door and look, they opened the door up and it just flooded even more. But look what's right beside there. All the power line. Right there. I mean, it's right there. This is just crazy. Like, you can see where the water's going now, but she said as soon as that fell, all the water just started flushing in there just like that. Okay, so basically all we're doing right now is trying to make paths for the chainsaw crew to come in so they can get some work done. Right now, there's just, in the area that we're in today, there's tons of debris from all the other houses. This neighbor said that all this thing in her house is from the neighbors. It's a neighbor's house. But there's just so much debris in here. The chainsawers can't get in here and work. So that's what we're trying to do, just make some ways where they can get in here and cut up. But yeah, this is like a really bad hit spot. This spot got hit hard and there's debris everywhere. So I'm gonna link back up with Daniel and them over there. I made a path right here so they can get in here and cut this tree up, you know, kind of go from there. We're trying to get a grapple for my Bobcat today. That way I can start just picking stuff up and piling it instead of pushing it. So we'll see how it goes. Well, I was gonna be cutting that tree up. Been waiting on a grapple. Grapple just came, so I didn't get to cut much, but let's go get the grapple. So the roof to that house is 2 neighbors down. I'll walk over there and show you guys. That grapple's working awesome. But there's the roof to that house. Isn't that crazy? I did get a little damage down there running the Bobcat in the pretty much a war zone down there. It's terrible, and they got a lot of work needs to be done. So if you guys are interested in helping Sulphur out, they're taking volunteers to go to the expo. They need equipment like this with grapple, just hands on deck. People pulling brush. Right now they're trying to get all the trees cleared from all the neighborhoods so they can get the power back on. So now would be the time to go help for sure. But yeah, I ripped off, broke this, my windshield wiper. Took a little damage here and here from the tree. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule an appointment to take this into Bobcat because I got some other things I need them to fix for me. So yeah, that'll be later down the road.